Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. FabulousBre here. FabulousBre here, and I am back with another video. And this time we are back with another girl talk or chit chat, however you want to put this. But this time I am going to be taking off my makeup. I think I'm just gonna go back and forth with a lot of my girl talk chit chat videos, and I'm just going to either do my makeup, either take off my makeup, or either just sit here and just talk about topics. I would really love for you guys to comment down below on different topics you would like for me to talk about. I have been seeing a lot of people saying they want me to touch bases on relationship, how to, I guess, what are some tips on keeping a relationship? I don't know, because if you don't know, my boyfriend and we have been together for 6 years and some months. So a lot of you all are asking me questions on what is it, how are you guys able to stay together that long, do you ever get into it, blah blah blah, da da da. So I'm just going to basically talk about how I guess we keep our relationship going with, you know, because I mean, every relationship has its problems, it has its good times, it has its bad times, it has its confusing times, it has its on the verge times. So I can pretty much say we have pretty much touched all of those within our relationship. So yeah, you guys, if you are interested in this video, definitely continue watching for me, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you already like the idea of this whole video. But let me just stop talking right here because we are about to start talking even more. So just continue watching this video for me. Alright guys, so today's girl talk is going to be about relationships, or about keeping a relationship. I don't really know how I'm going to go about this, but I'm basically just going to talk about how my boyfriend and I are able to keep our relationship kind of going, and you know, just very positive. You know, we rarely have moments where we just really get into it, but I can quite honestly say we really only had about, during our whole 6 years of being together, we really only had about a good 3 blow-ups. Like literally 3 times we had like big old like arguments where it was like, yeah, forget this, I'm over you, we're about to break up, blah blah blah. Other than that, we are pretty much chill. We dealt with long distance, we dealt with everything that you can think of. Let me go ahead and take these lashes off because y'all, I am ready to lay on my face. How many of y'all like to sleep on your face? Because when I go to sleep, or when I'm about to lay down and kind of, I guess, doze off or whatever, I like to lay on my stomach and lay on my face. And me right now with this full face of makeup is just not gonna work. But yeah, so my boyfriend and I, or me and my boyfriend, however you want to put it, I have stated we've been together for 6 years. We hooked up in 2011. I'm gonna wipe my face first with this Neutrogena wipe, just to get all of the makeup off first, and then I'm going to go in with this second wipe from Yes2. This is the detoxifying charcoal facial wipes, and this is just going to give me a deeper clean than this facial wipe. So yeah, and then I'm gonna wash my face, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys the moisturizers and stuff that I use after cleaning my face. But back to what I was saying. Me and my boyfriend hooked up in 2011. I literally, like, we was cool at first. We never really hung out with each other. We may have went back and forth on Facebook, like just commenting on each other's pictures and, you know, dumb stuff like that. We'll see each other like games and stuff, like basketball games or football games. He did graduate a year before me. He is class of 2010 and I am class of 2011. So we really didn't start hanging out until after I graduated high school. He hit me up on Facebook, and he was just like, hey, you know, we should try to hang out or whatever. I don't think we really got a chance to hang out. I want to get to know you. You know, really, in all honesty, he was just trying to run game on you, girl. I feel like he wasn't really trying to just be my friend at first. But then we first met like around, it was like the beginning of summer. It had to be like the end of May, beginning of June when we first like hung out with each other, because he came over my house and we were pretty much just sitting on the porch talking and just, I guess, just getting to know each other a little more. Even though we kind of knew of each other, we were just really wanting to get to know each other a little bit more. So that's exactly what we did. And after that situation, we just pretty much started to hang out like all the time, which was weird. At the time, I used to work at Hollister, so he used to like come and pick me up and take me to work, you know, doing all of the things that guys are supposed to do when you're first starting to get to know them, or if you're trying to start something with someone. You're going to show that you're pretty interested in them, so you're going to want to be around them a lot. You're going to want to pick them up, take them to work, take them out, do all those kind of things. So that's basically how the beginning of our relationship was. We were just pretty much just kicking it. And then I was starting to really like him. Like, not like him as in, oh, I want him to be my boyfriend, but it was more so like, damn, he cool as fuck. Like, I really do like him. Like, he's cool as fuck. That's all I was thinking. But not knowing that he was really trying to, I guess, make me his girlfriend. Because at the time, Christian was known as Uno. People still call him Uno, but I hate that with a passion, because he tells me this all the time. He says, when we first started talking, I remember when we first started, you know, going back and forth on Instagram, I mean, not Instagram, on Facebook, like talking and stuff, and like talk on the phone here and there. He said, I can honestly say you never called me Uno. And that's what made me really start to like you, because you wanted to know me for me. Like, like you would always say, well, because I remember it too. I was like, well, what's your name? Your real name? And he was like, Christian. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to start calling you Christian. I'm going to call you by your name. I'm not going to call you Uno. I never really called him Uno ever. Like, I hate that with a passion. So, where was I? Look, I'm all over the place, y'all. I just kind of want to give you insight on our relationship, like how we hooked up and everything. Oh, I know what I was saying. He was kind of a player, if you get what I'm saying. He was one of those guys that like to talk to a girl. If he gets bored with her, he'll start talking to another girl. And, you know, just being that player kind of person, like just playing with people's emotions, having them thinking that it was something when it's really not anything at all. So he was like one of them guys, like one of them heartbreaker type guys for real. And that's why I was kind of keeping myself a little distance. I was keeping this wall up because, in all honesty, I got out of a relationship like the beginning of my senior year. I was going with this guy. We was together for like a year, almost 2 years, and he broke up with me. And yeah, so I was kind of like, my senior year in high school, I was like, I'm not about to get another boyfriend. I don't want to get another relationship, blah blah blah. Like, so now I'm just going into this just to detoxifying facial wipe, just to get deeper in there and get some of this makeup out of my pores. But I am gonna wash my face. This is not gonna be the only thing I do. I kind of like built a wall up because I had my emotions kind of play with my senior year in high school. So I told myself I'm not gonna get into another relationship. Like, I don't want to be in another relationship. Christian, like after I graduated high school and stuff, he would always come over, hang out with me, take me to work, take me out, go to the movies, go out to eat, do all of that good stuff. And I was just like, look, I don't know what he trying to do, but I'm not wanting to get into a relationship. Like, I don't want anything serious right now, because I was going off to college and I was just like only really trying to focus on myself. And then at the time I was modeling, so my mind wasn't really on a relationship at the moment. So long story short, he asked me to be his girlfriend like 2 times before the last time I said yes, and I didn't really even say yes. So the other 2 times he was like, I want you to be my girl. You my girlfriend, or can we go together or whatever. Like, I really want you to be my girlfriend. And I would always be like, oh, no, let's just keep it like this. Like, I like what we doing now. You know, just doing all this stuff. Like, I would always be like, no, you know. So this time, what made me say yes, I don't know what. I mean, I do, but it's like, this was just like the cutest thing ever. So this was the night he came and got me. I think I had like just got off of work and I was at home. He ended up going downtown, and downtown is like a little kids area, like a jungle gym, a slide, a little rock climbing thing, and just, you know, everything, like a little kid area where you could play. So we was pretty much around there, like walking around, being childish, climbing on stuff. And I think I'm gonna try to find those pictures and I'm gonna like insert them into this. But we was just being real childish. He was snapping like everything we was doing. We was walking, we was taking pictures, holding hands, like all that stuff. And like I remember just really having a really good time that day, and we didn't even do anything, but I was still like having fun. So we got down to this one part. It's like a little rock cave thing, and you like walk through to get to the other side. We was pretty much just standing in there, and like he grabbed me. And like, cause I was walking in front of him, he grabbed me and I turned around, and then he was like, "LaBrea, I really want you to be my girlfriend." Like, I don't understand. Like, he was just really going into detail. Like, I don't understand why you don't want to be my girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. And I was still, at that moment, I was still kind of hesitant. I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want him to ask me this again, because I don't want to be in a relationship, especially not with him, because I just knew, like, I just know he was going to try to play me or whatever. So he ended up getting down on one knee like he was about to propose to me, but it wasn't really like a proposal. It was like a proposal to be your boyfriend and for you to be my girlfriend. So he got down on one knee and he held my hand and he was just like, "LaBrea, like, I'm really serious. Like, I want you to be my girlfriend." Like, like he was literally holding my hand and was like looking me in my face and just giving me those little sad puppy dog eyes. And I was just like, oh my God, I really do like him, but I'm so scared. Like, my whole time I'm just thinking like, oh my God, I just don't want him to play me. Like, I don't want him to play me. So I, you know, I sat there for a minute. I was just looking at him. He was just looking at me like waiting on my answer, like, what you gonna say, yes or no? So I was like, I guess. I pretty much said, I guess. I never really said, yeah, I'll be your girlfriend or whatever. But I was like, I guess. And then he was like, that's close enough. Like, he got so excited. He like picked me up and everything. He was like, she said she's gonna be my girlfriend, da, 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 da. And then his friends started taking more pictures of us. It was just like really funny. But anyways, that is like the foundation of everything, of how we hooked up. I'm about to wash my face, and then I'm just going to show you the things that I use to moisturize. So I'll be right back. All right, so I am done washing my face, and what I use to wash my face, I use my Clarisonic to give more of like a deep cleanse into my pores, because I did have on makeup today. Just want to make sure I get all of that makeup out of my pores. And I ended up using the Clinique City Block black charcoal facial wash, and it's the bomb. I absolutely love using it. I'm almost out of it, so I'm gonna have to go and buy me some more. But that is what I use to wash my face. Now it's time for me to moisturize. But first, I always like to go in with some Vaseline and get these lips, because they are pretty tight because they're dry. And I'm the type of girl that likes to just slap it on, like. First, I'm going to go in with this from CEO Sunday Riley, I guess. I don't know who this from, but I got this in a package. But it's CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. This, you guys, is really, really good. It's supposed to help like lighten dark spots, and also help with giving you like that natural glow. I always like to put this on first. And I get about this much, and I just pretty much go all around my face just to make sure it gets on there good. Now I like to go in with my Mario Badescu spray. I know this is probably doing the most, but I have to keep my skin moisturized, because now that it's starting to shift into like winter weather almost, it's getting kind of cold these past couple of days. My skin has been like dry. I don't know why, but this is just to make sure everything is extra moisturized. So I go in with this spray. And lately I've been loving this moisturizer. This is from Bliss. This is the Bliss Fabulous Drench and Quench Cream to Water Lock-In Moisturizer. and it smells really, really good. So if you're looking for something that's going to really moisturize your face really, really good, I would say definitely check out the Bliss moisturizer. So alright, and that's pretty much this has been my skincare for like a couple of weeks now. Like, this is what I've been doing. Just washing my face really, really good. If I don't use my Clarisonic, I'm pretty much using my hands and using the Neutrogena pomegranate scrub to clean my face. Oh, excuse me. And then I pretty much been doing this whole system right here of moisturizing. So yes, if you were wondering. But back to the subject at hand. I'm not going to say it's been perfect, because we have dealt with everything that you can think of that happens within a relationship. I will say we haven't really dealt with infidelity, like cheating. I never stepped out on the relationship. He never really stepped out on the relationship. You know, I'm going to believe that. So I would say, in order to keep a relationship just good and strong, is to block out all the negativity from anybody. I'm not saying believe your man over anything, because if you are sensing that inner woman, like if you're sensing that feeling like, oh, I think he's cheating on me, then definitely investigate. I will not say not to just not try to see what's going on. But in order to know what's going on, I would say the number 2 thing is communication. You always have to let each other know like how you feel. If you don't really let each other know like what type of emotions you are going through, or, you know, just really trying to see what's going on, like how your partner is doing, you know, you really just have to keep communication open. Like, you have to let each other know, like, I'm not feeling this, and I want to try to figure out how we can fix this, or what can I do to fix this that you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have an open mind in a lot of situations. I really don't know how else to explain a lot of this stuff, but you gotta learn to trust each other. So all of that, let me see your phone, let me go through your messages, I'm gonna sneak through your phone while you sleep, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and the third. Like, you gotta cut all that out, because if the guy is doing it, or if the girl is doing it in a relationship, that's gonna knock out all of the trust that that person may have for you, or it's gonna make them not like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna feel like, well, you don't trust me, so why are you with me? You know what I'm saying? And then that situation occurs, and then the relationship is pretty much over. You know, if that makes sense. So you want to try to keep some of the negativity at a minimum. I don't know, because I know I don't really go through my boyfriend's phone anymore. I rarely do. If I do go through his phone, I'm pretty much playing. I don't even take it serious anymore, because I mean, if he's not happy where he's at, I'm pretty sure he'll let me know that he's not happy. I will hope he'll have the guts enough to let me know, like, you know, having that communication to let me know, like, look, this is what I'm feeling in this relationship. Either A, I want to try to work it out, or B, I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you have to have, I don't know how else to say this, like, you can't sugarcoat nothing in a relationship. Like, you have to be blatantly honest with each other, like, emotionally. Like, you can't sugarcoat stuff like that, because that's how mentally a lot of girls or guys get messed up, and they don't really, so if their relationship do end up ending, they don't really let anybody else in, or if they do let somebody in, it is constant, like, what you doing, what you doing, I don't trust you, let me look through your phone, da 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 da, you know, like, or it'll be like that kind of block where you're not letting that person in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta learn to trust your partner. You can't be doing that give me your phone, give me your password type stuff. Like, yeah, I would say, so let's run over again. Communication, blocking out the negativity, learning to trust each other. You have to trust one another in any situation. And just have fun. Like, you can't be boring, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stunt and make it seem like we just have fun all the time. I know these moments since we've been apart, it hasn't been as fun, because we can't really see each other or hang out or do the things that we want to do. So all I would say is, you just gotta learn how to just have fun with each other. Don't really take everything so seriously, you know, it's crazy. You got to learn how to have fun within a relationship. And if you can't really have fun or just be yourself around that person, then something is seriously wrong. Like, you might have to open up that communication realm and see like what's what. Like, are you really happy with me? You know, like, you got to see, is this the relationship you really want, basically. So you gotta be comfortable with each other, you know. You gotta be able to be yourself, be goofy, be crazy, be whatever the heck you want to be, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely say that is what keep us rocking, you know. We kind of block out everything else. We really only focus on each other. And after you've been in a relationship for so long, because we've been together for 6 years, you don't really care, you know, about that. You just kind of want to be like, well, I'm ready to go home to my man, or I want to do with my man, you know. Your mind is constantly like him, or her, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, it's really hard to explain. It's just, when you know this is a relationship that you want, you will definitely fight for it, you know what I'm saying? You will do whatever it takes to keep that relationship going. And that's basically what we do. Like, we literally been through everything together, and we don't really see ourselves with anybody else, you know. Like, if you feel like that with someone, then that's the person that you're gonna be with, you know. That's the person you should be with. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna say this is pretty much it. Like, I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but if you enjoyed everything that I talked about within this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and comment down below on other topics you may want me to touch about. Let me know how your relationships are pretty much going. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I always say, I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.